Nào, đậu nào.
I'm a police.
Hello, police đậu đậu.
Today, protect the help me catch the bat. So this one.
Ok. Ok, bố đọc nào. Ready? Detective paw of the law.
Paw of the law.
Paw đâu? The case of Icky ice cream.
Icky ice cream.
Yeah. Đọc nào.
Icky ice cream.
In the heart of big city is big city police headquarters. This is where Detective Paul works with his assistant.
Police?
Detective?
Detective police?
Detective is police.
Yeah.
Detective Paul works with his assistant, patrol officer.
Patrol officer?
Prickles. Detective Paul has been a detective for a long time. He has solved many cases. Once he is on the trail of a criminal, he never gives up, and no criminal is a match for Detective Paul. Patrol office Prickles is always by his side, ready to assist with his technical skill, loyalty, and determination. They solve crime together. The good residents of big city can rest easy, knowing the law is in safe hands. Chapter 1. It was a hot summer morning. Detective Paul arrived at his office to find his phone ringing. Ring, 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 ring. It was Patrol Officer Prickles. It's Patrol Officer Prickles. Đây, cái này nó bị sai chữ này. Ở đây là Officer, mà ở đây nó viết thiếu chữ Officer này. Thảo nào bố bảo bộ tại sao lại gọi là Patrol Office, nó thiếu chữ O. In tráng quá. Yeah. It's Patrol Officer Prickles here. There has been a serious incident at the Dreamy Creamy Ice Cream Parlor. Can you get here as quickly as possible?
Who ate the ice cream?
Detective Paul grabbed his notebook for writing down clues, his magnifying glass for spotting teeny tiny clues, and headed out.
Look like what?
He's a Detective Paul. He walked into the Dreamy Creamy Ice Cream. The Dreamy Creamy Ice Cream Parlor was just around the corner. On his way, Detective Paul passed the park where the Golden Cones ice cream bicycle cart was parked. It was right kind of day for ice cream, thought Detective Paul. He arrived at the parlor, where a large model of an ice cream cone stood outside the entrance. Inside the parlor, Patrol Officer Prickles was waiting. This the Flula Flutail, said Patrol Officer
Who ate
Prickles.
the ice cream?
No.
Why she said?
She's the owner of the parlor. So Flora Flutail was wringing her hand. One of her customers were coughing and spluttering. This is Miss Abercrombie, said Patrol Officer Prickles. He has an unfortunate experience. I say, spluttered Mr. Abercrombie. Please fetch Mr. Abercrombie a glass of water, said Fiona for Flora to Sibyl Slomo, the waitress. It took a little while for Sibyl to arrive with the water. Can't you hurry up? Perhaps Mr. Abercrombie. Eventually, Sibyl reached the table. I'm so sorry, Mr. Abercrombie. I have encouraged Sibyl to be a little quicker, but speed is not a thing, said Flora. Flora, some ice cream parlor it is, some ice cream this is, said Mr. Abercrombie. Everyone calm down, said Detective Poor. Miss Flubtail, tell me what happened. Mr. Abercrombie came in and ordered a vanilla ice cream sundae with my special award-winning raspberry syrup. Say Flora. He asked for extra syrup. I wish I hadn't, said Mr. Abercrombie. I served the sundae myself, and Mr. Abercrombie took a bite. That when I find out my raspberry syrup had been swapped for tomato ketchup.
Ketchup?
Mm-hmm, cried Flora. The bottle was the same one I used for my syrup, but someone emptied it out and put in ketchup. It's no longer syrup. It's ketchup. How could this happen? Ketchup
Ketchup?
on ice cream? Can you imagine? It tastes horrible, said Mr. Abercrombie. Detective Paul shook his head. Tell me you've got Prickett, he said. So Patrol Officer Prickett consulted his latest police issue, electronic notepad. I arrived at the scene of the crime at 9:02 a.m. I note the following things. See, there's a raspberry syrup in the sink. So in the backyard, there's some red drops in the trail leading out the back gate through the alley way to the main road. There are no sign of breaking in. The potted plant in the backyard has been knocked over. Detective Paul nodded. Now I must add that no one leaves the parlor and no one comes in either, he said. Patrol Officer Prickett put a special issue police tape across the door to make sure no one else could get in to the scene of the crime. Everyone looked at Detective Poor. There were Mr. Abercrombie, who was still coughing and spluttering. There were Blaze, Jack, Spike, and 3 members of Rowdy Riders gang. They had parked their BMX by outside. There were Flora, Flubtail, and the witches. Sibyl Slow-mo. Detective Paul popped a peppermint into his mouth to help him think. I will get to the bottom of this, he said. Chapter 2. It's a long book, but we will have to read everything, okay? Chapter 2. I need to speak with each of you, said Detective Paul. Miss Flubtail, I will start with you. They went into the kitchen. Detective Paul noticed a freezer with a glass door. Inside was a large ice cream cake with Wilma written in gold letter on top. I have a birthday party booked for 1 o'clock today for Wilma Sparkles, said Flora. I made this cake for her. It's got raspberry, strawberry, and vanilla ice cream with butterscotch crunch topping. She will be 7. Solve this crime, Detective Paul, so the party can go ahead. Focus. Tell me how you started your day, said Detective Paul. After I opened the parlor, I went out in front to water my windows boxes. Then Sibyl arrived late. She's quite slow, as you have seen. So Sibyl là con gì?
Không biết.
Sibyl là con sloth.
Sloth.
Then I got my special raspberry syrup from the kitchen and waited for the customer to arrive. You know what happened after that? Detective Paul made some notes. Tell me about the other customers here, he said. The Rowdy Riders come in a lot, said Flora. They're crazy about chocolate ice cream.
What?
But sometimes they are rowdy. Yesterday I had to tell them to be quiet so the other customer could enjoy the ice cream in peace. Thank you, Miss Fluttail, said Detective Paw. That will be all for now. Detective Paw called in the rowdy riders. I heard you have been making too much noise, said Detective Paw. Sorry, said Blade. What were you doing last night and this morning? Detective Paw asked them. We all had a sleepover last night, said Jack, and this morning we practiced nose wheelies in the park before coming here, said Spike. Thank you, said Detective Paw. You may go back to the parlor. Next was Silvio Slow-Mo. The waitress, Detective Paw, and Patrol Officer Prickles waited as she made her way into the kitchen. She explained that she had missed the bus that morning. That's why I was late, she said. But I like working here. Miss Fluffertail gave me a pep talk about getting ice cream fall to the table before it melts. I like a challenge. I'm getting better. Silvio smiled. Thank you, said Detective Paw. That will be all for now. What else have you got to show me? Prickles, said Detective Paw. Prickles led him into the backyard. Detective Paw used his magnifying glass to study the trail of the red spot. They are still wet, said Detective Paw. So that means they were spilled this morning. He looked closer. I think they are tomato ketchup. Can you test them? Prickles. Patrol Officer Prickles used his special polytissue substance detector kit to test the drops. The result were ketchup affirmative. They followed the drops through the backyard, out the gate, through the alley.
This is better.
No, that's the kit, the substance detector kit. They follow the drop, okay? See? The drop outside and then through the alleyway in the side of the shop, then along the pavement about a block, then drop stop. Said Detective Paw. Interesting. He made more notes. Prickles took a photograph of the drops for investigative purpose. I wonder why the drops stopped so suddenly, said Detective Paw. Maybe someone was carrying a drifting ketchup bottle and got in a vehicle of some kind right here and left. Chapter 3. Detective Paw looked over the park. He noticed the Gordon bicycle cart had a long line of customers. Gordon's cart was not so busy when I passed it this morning, said Detective Paw. Let's take a look. At the ice cream cart, Detective Paw held up his badge and said, Excuse me, sir, can I have a word with you? Gordon came around from behind the cart, limping. Did you see anything unusual this morning outside the dreamy, creamy ice cream parlor? Said Detective Paw. No, said Gordon. And I stubbed my toe this morning, so I don't feel like talking. How did you stub your toe? Said Detective Paw. I forget, said Gordon. He looked away. That will be all for now, said Detective Paw, stroking his mustache. Gordon leaned back behind the cart. Let's go for the short walk, said Detective Paw to Patrol Officer Prickles. I need to think. They strolled down the street. Said Detective Paw. The suspect I have interviewed so far all say they were somewhere else this morning when the crime was committed, and I think they are telling the truth. So, who could be the culprit here? Detective Paw scratched his head. There are two peppermint problems. He popped another peppermint into his mouth to help him think extra hard. After he had thought extra hard, he said, I had a feeling Gordon is not telling us something. Did you notice the way he couldn't look me in the eye? I want to have another chat with him. Con có nghĩ là con này nó ăn cắp không? You think the Gordon the bear steal the raspberry syrup? Looks suspicious, huh? As they arrive back at Gordon's corners, Detective Paul spot an empty bottle of tomato ketchup right here in trash can behind the cart. Said Detective Paul. He made some notes and quickly took a photograph of trash can for investigative
He
purpose.
stole it?
Detective Paul stepped to the front of the light. Gordon, he said, I couldn't help but notice an empty bottle of ketchup in your trash can. So what? Said Gordon. Well, said Detective Paul, someone swapped Miss Flufftail's award-winning raspberry syrup for ketchup this morning, and she can't open her ice cream parlor until we find out who did it. And if she can't open the parlor, the birthday party will have to be cancelled. Well, that's too bad for Wilma, said Gordon, but that has nothing to do with me. Gordon?
I think he's gonna escape. Why?
Gordon! Detective Paul, you are under arrest for swapping the raspberry syrup for tomato ketchup with bad intention. Take him into custody. Arrest him, Prickles. But before patrol officer Prickles could get handcuffs on, Gordon jumped onto the bike and paddled off as fast as he could. You know why? Detective Paul thinks Gordon is either thief. You know why? Why?
He's driving his police car. I think he's really naughty.
Yeah. Oh, so Gordon fell off. See?
He said what?
You know why? You know why she know? So
They say what to him?
yay! Good job, Detective Paul. See? Good job, Detective Paul.
He's really bad. Naughty.
Naughty.
You got a boo-boo.
Yeah, I know. Here.
And he say what?
He say, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm so sorry.
And he say what to him?
Yeah.
Is this the...
You know why Detective Paul knows Gordon is a thief? Because the thief say, oh, that's too bad. It's too bad for who?
For him.
Wilma. See?
Why he don't have handcuffs on?
Yeah, he has handcuffs on over here. Because
why he have no handcuffs on there?
yeah, he has handcuffs on his. Look, so you know the name. He knows the name of the person of the birthday party girl.
He's lying.
Yeah, he's lying. Okay. All right.
Bad bear.
You want to stop?
No.
Any minute?
Daddy, he stole it because he's a thief.
You want to read more? Okay.
No.
Does the bulldozer have a butt? Look.
Bulldozer have butt.
On our daily walk to school, to the park and past the swing, question popped into my head. I bet Daddy knows this thing. He is super smart and wise, answering my where's and what. So today, I had to know which things do and don't have butts.
this her habit?
Does the blobfish have a butt? Well, it look a little grumpy. Does a bullfrog have a butt? Yes, it's spotted and bumpy. Bullfrog. Does a scarecrow have a butt? Yeah. Yup. You stuff it with a straw one. And does a crayon have a butt? Nope. But it can sure draw one. Do butterfly have butt? Look. It's right inside their name. Butterfly. And do flocks of sheep have butt? They look all the same. Con sheep đâu?
Sheep đâu
Sheep đâu? Bà white sheep.
Black sheep.
So does Sundays have a butt?
Yeah.
Yup, it's two scoops side by side. Do T-Rex have butts?
Yeah.
Yes, but sadly they all die. So do Bulldozer have butts? Look, they powerful and square. So do Squatches have butts? Sure, they kind, round and bare. Does the storm have butt?
No.
Yeah, it thunders through the sky. Does the spirit have a butt? Ooh, it silently float by. Does a pirate have a butt? It's right above his booty.
Right here.
Right here.
Right here. What?
And does the lemur have butt? It's really quite a cutie. Titty lemur. Does a firefly have a butt?
No.
Yeah, look.
Yeah.
It makes a tiny flame. And does ore have a butt? Bleach. It makes a dreadful stink.
A stink?
Ore. Do aliens have butt?
Yeah.
Look, they have extra cheek. Do rubber ducks have butt?
No.
Listen, squeeze them, and they squeak. Does a dragon have a butt?
No. Yeah.
Yikes! Is known to shoot out fire.
What?
He shoot out fire if he fought the fire.
Fart the fire?
Fart, Toot toot.
He fart?
He fought, so he's the fire. It's his butt right here.
He fart? Why?
You. Does a robot has a butt? Bleep, beep.
Yeah.
It's hang on by a wire.
Why you
Do gummy bears have butts? Gummy bear.
Yeah.
Gummy bear. Dang.
Right here.
Well, until somebody eats them. Do snow people have butts?
No.
Brr, unless somebody hits them. Snow. Does the spider have a butt?
Yeah.
Spider.
Ew.
Yuck. You see it when they crawl off. Does the zombie has a butt?
Yeah.
Yuck. Until one day it fall off.
Daddy, who say butt? Who say yuck?
Yuck.
Who say yuck?
We almost at my school. I say hi to my best friend. Does this story have a butt? Certainly it called the end.
Why does you have butt?
Because we can't anymore. Okay, this is your mommy. It's so long. It's 30 minutes already.
I read too.
You read two long books.
I read bad.
Very good. You read very good. Okay, go see mommy.